again while you were in Colorado?
No.
And you were saying earlier the reason you haven't done it ever since that time is because of your conscience?
Yes.
That you couldn't stop thinking about her?
Yes.
Did you recognize, when you saw the picture, did you know who that was? The other day when the detective put it on the table?
It's been a long time, but yes.
You remembered her name was Helen?
Yes.
This has been weighing on you for
Long time.
almost 40 years. Do you remember when it was?
I knew it was either this month or next month, and he told me it was next month.
Yeah, January 18th. Do you think, I mean, this is just me wondering, do you think that you're as close to your daughter, or that you have the bond that you have with your daughter because of this, that you are overprotective because you see what can happen?
I raised my daughter because of the opposite of the way I was raised.
Right? You were talking about that earlier. We said we could talk more about that on the plane if you want. You said you had a very, very bad... You mentioned something about the serial killer. You want to tell Mike and Attila what you were telling me about the similarities?
My mother didn't claim me or my brother. Well, my mother's husband didn't claim me or my brother, and his brother couldn't have kids, so he took me and my brother and a woman named Leona that he was married to, and he took us when we were just babies. We ended up in Bartow because Leona's had family there, and we were staying in one of their apartment thingies, and I think I was 4 or 5. They split up. Me and my brother stayed with Leona, and Dad went to Sallisaw, Oklahoma. My stepmother, who's with my dad, which is my uncle by blood, and then Leona and Leslie, they kind of swapped wives.
That was in Florida, right?
Yeah. Leslie stayed in Florida with Leona, and Merle went with Dad to Oklahoma. But it wasn't very long after that, and I have no idea how long, but Merle put us in a foster home, and I take it that Dad said he would come back and get us and didn't do it, so she put us in a foster home. In Lakeland. They had a teenage boy who was a pervert, a pedophile. Dad finally came and got us and took us to Oklahoma, and I stayed there until I started running away from home, and I was always trying to get back to Leona and Bartow. I made it one time, and she turned me in and told me that she wasn't really my mother. I thought she was my mother all this time, because I never knew my own mother, never even seen a picture of her. But then she told me she wasn't my real mother, so I never went back there again. When I was 8 years old, I started with insects and putting them in red ant piles, and went up to amphibians and went up to small animals. And when I was 8 years old, I hung a cat in a tree and beat it to death with a tree limb. Couldn't understand why. Where's a kid that old get that kind of rage? And that rage has always stayed with me. I mean, I think every time something hurts me so bad that I can't deal with it, and I learned anger covers up pain. And that was pretty much the basis of everything I've ever done. I was just mad all the time. Take a break?
Absolutely.